Amulet of Samarkand by Jonathan Stroud. The Amulet of Samarkand is a children's fantasy novel published in 2003, and on paper it should not work. It's told in two perspectives. One half is a third-person perspective of the young boy Nathaniel. He's a wizard who's trying to make his mark on the world and is really struggling with all of these difficulties that he's facing, being just a young kind of orphan child, basically. The other half is told from the genie, or demon, as they're called sometimes, Bartimaeus. And his sections are full of action, full of dry comedy, and so looking at this, you would expect that Nathaniel's sections would be really boring, Bartimaeus's would seem like, much more elevated, and that as a result, like half the book wouldn't work. Instead, however, the two really balance each other out in a way that is just amazing. On the one hand, Nathaniel's sections provide a lot of humanity that Bartimaeus's doesn't, and so even though he's lacking a lot of the wit, Nathaniel's sections are still very engaging and very interesting to read. The world building is also something that helps elevate this novel above a lot of others, because even though it takes a relatively simple concept of, okay, modern society and there's magicians who can summon demons, it layers that in with the actual society itself and with the history. So you feel like, oh, this world has been going on for thousands and thousands of years, and it adds a lot of depth to it that other books maybe are sometimes lacking with their world building. The true beauty of this novel, however, is in the character development. Nathaniel and Bartimaeus' relationship starts off about as bad as it can get, and over the course of the novel, you see them having to actually start to trust each other and to trust themselves. The growth in their friendship plays at direct odds with the status quo they've gotten so used to, so that by the end of the novel, when both human and genie are willingly working together, the very framework of the society they're living in is called into question, and it's some brilliant storytelling that helps make Amulet of Samarkand stand out among a lot of other books in its genre. As a whole, I cannot recommend Amulet of Samarkand enough. The prose, the storytelling, and the world building are all just top notch. Even if you're a reader who is not necessarily into children's literature, although this would probably be qualified as young adult now since young adult didn't quite exist at that time, you will find plenty to enjoy about this story.